Today's video is about the key takeaways from the book, The 10X Rule, by Grant Cardone. The 10X Rule is the holy grail for those who desire success. It establishes the right levels of actions and thinking that guarantee success and ensure that you'll continue operating at these levels throughout your life and career. The 10X Rule will even dissolve fears, increase your courage and belief in yourself, eliminate procrastination and insecurities, and provide you with a sense of purpose that will revitalize your life, dreams, and goals. Hi friends, welcome to AvoReads. The books being summarized and reviewed here are on topics such as personal finance, investments, self-help, and self-improvement. So, let's get started on today's book. Takeaway number 1. Success is your duty. Each person conceives of success differently. No matter how you define it, you must value success highly and strive to attain it. Success shapes the welfare of individuals, families, and groups. Without success, societies can't prosper and survive. Most people don't consider success all that important, or they think that only other people can achieve it. Or they want only a little success, believing that would tide them over. These attitudes explain why most people don't get anywhere. If you don't think success is imperative, you won't live up to your potential. People may spend their lives explaining why they didn't succeed. One of the biggest reasons why people end up not achieving their goals revolves around the fact that many individuals end up considering success as an option rather than a duty or a responsibility. Only the ones who do not make excuses for their failures end up succeeding, because their focus remains, at all times, on the actual end goal. Also, success is not a limited resource that can only be attained by a chosen few. There is no shortage of success, as long as you are willing to put in the effort required to achieve it. Another important lesson is to assume control of all the events in your life, whether they be good, bad, or ugly. Once you accept that everything in your life is under your control, you will be better placed to grab your life by the reins and race towards achieving your goals. The author opines that when people start limiting the amount of success they desire, they will limit what will be required of them in order to achieve success, and will fail miserably at doing what it takes to keep it. While others might have an opinion about your success, it's only you can decide if it is extraordinary. Only you know your true potential, and whether you're living up to it. No one else can judge your success. Takeaway number 2. Setting 10x targets. To succeed, you need to set targets, work systematically and doggedly, use time effectively, and network. When you consider your life, you may see that you succeeded in the past when you put in 10 times more effort than most other people. Those who have achieved enormous success in arts, philanthropy, politics, athletics, or entertainment, all followed the 10x rule. Develop the capacity to foresee how much work you and your colleagues must sustain to achieve your targets. Then, set goals 10 times higher than that and undertake 10 times effort that initially seems necessary. Setting your goals and dreams at a high pedestal and working 10x harder to achieve them is the biggest reason which can contribute towards your success. Focus on 2 important things. Firstly, never seek to reduce your target. Instead, work to achieve the high targets that you envision for yourself. Secondly, do not try to explain away your failures, as it is but a waste of your time and talent. Instead, work on increasing your actions in a way that helps overcome the previous failures and attain success. In simple words, you can achieve actual goals only if you take massive action. And this is where the 10x rule comes into play. People tend to make 4 types of mistakes when they begin applying the 10x rule. Number 1. Mistargeting. They set limited goals whose targets don't galvanize them. Number 2. Severely underestimating. They don't realistically assess what it will take in effort, capital, and gumption to achieve their objectives. Number 3. Spending too much time competing. They let their competitors dictate their pace of work and their goals. Number 4. Underestimating the amount of adversity. They don't correctly envision the challenges they face. Takeaway number 3. The 4 degrees of actions. Individuals often fail because they don't act appropriately. In most circumstances, the author simplifies action by breaking down the choices into 4 degrees of action. Firstly, doing nothing. Not taking actions wherein you do nothing at all to achieve your goal. People who do nothing in their career, relationship, or whatever they want to have probably given up on their dreams and are now willing to accept pretty much whatever comes their way. Secondly, retreat. People retreat from the action, probably because those actions they previously taken have resulted in failure and left them disheartened. Therefore, they decided to avoid taking further actions that might prompt this to occur again. For instance, words such as "I can't control the outcome of the election, so I'm not going to bother to vote," is a sign of retreat. Those who retreat will spend a lot of time justifying why they are retreating. Thirdly, take normal levels of action. People put in the normal amount of action, wherein they lead an average life and just do the bare minimum. People in this group spend their lives taking enough action to appear average and create normal lives, marriages, and careers. However, they never do quite enough to create real success. If you wish to succeed, you cannot get by with the bare minimum action required of you. None of these scenarios are equipped to help you achieve success. Fourth, take massive action. You must always be willing to put in massive action, as it is the only way to help you reach your dreams. As mentioned earlier, your focus must never be on reducing your targets but rather on increasing actions. It is because when you start rethinking your targets, making up excuses, and letting yourself off the hook, you are giving up on your dreams. The 10x rule assumes the target is never the problem. Any target attacked with the right actions in the right amounts with persistence is attainable. It is important to understand that everyone utilizes all 4 degrees of action at some time in their lives, and especially in response to different areas of life. For instance, a person might use massive action in his career, but then completely retreat when it comes to his civic duties and responsibilities. Most people use only the first 3, doing nothing, retreating completely, or just putting in the normal amount of action. The first 2 degrees of action, doing nothing and retreating completely, are the basis for failure, and the 3rd degree, normal level, will only create a normal existence at best. Only the most successful people hit on very high level of action known as massive action. Thoughts about this book. The book is a guide that helps shift your mindset from being an average person to a person with great aspirations. It explains the principles needed to conquer seemingly impossible tasks with the right approaches required to turn those dreams into reality. Grant Cardone, an entrepreneur and author, created this book to provide valuable information on how to pursue your goals, overcome obstacles, stand out from your competition, and continuously motivate yourself with the idea of the 10x rule. Grant uses his real-life experiences as examples to illustrate each principle, including his thought process, attitude towards the situation, and immediate problems he faced. This approach provides readers with a clear picture of the problems they may encounter on their journey to success. The book is straightforward, delving right into the main ideas and principles. The ending is a summary of how Grant used these principles to achieve success in his life. The book emphasizes the importance of setting big and outrageous goals to keep yourself motivated, while also reminding you that working at or below the average level is a violation of the 10x rule. I highly recommend this book to anyone who wishes to achieve success in their goals. I hope you found the key takeaways and summary valuable. Be sure to check out other book summaries from this channel. Please consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell to receive more insightful summaries like this.